only reason you're watching this video right now, and it's something I want you to celebrate, is the fact that you've made it this far. Nobody makes it this far by pure mistake. So this is Shred, and I'm going to run through everything, the bones, the ins and outs of the program, ready for you to kick into place and really get the best benefit out of it. But I want you to understand why you're here. You went through a meticulous phase of strength building, hypertrophy building program around that. And you build some solid tissue, some solid muscle. We got your strength to a strong point of view, and maybe your movement standards then also. Maybe we brought in an aspect of athleticism, functional training, or we might even bring that in afterwards. But right now we're heading and pulling that last bit of body fat in, still keeping muscle as strong as possible. All in all, if you've made it this far, what it pretty much means is you've been an absolute operator. And please give yourself the opportunity to celebrate that. All right, I want to dive in, check out this program, look at it from the fronts, the ins and outs of it, the back ends, and let you get to it. All right, so we are on the interface of Shred. So as you can see, it's best to always view these on the desktop, as you probably will know by now. And then once you kick into it on a day-to-day basis and you're familiar with your schedule from the start of the week and the end of the week when you cap it all off, you can use that mobile to slowly move through the movements and get those fast inputs in, ready to start building more data to see exactly what we need to excel and to use those motivational tools every time you walk into the gym and to save more time. Okay, so as you can see, this is basically a 5-day program, but it's actually 4. And it allows you to bring in that 5th day, which is going to be your lives on a Wednesday, your group lives, and a 15-minute WOD to kick things off. It's going to be based upon on the Wednesday. Actually, no, we'll start on Monday. We'll work our way through, and we can jump back there. Okay, very first day, lower body. We're into supersets. Some big moves coming in here, such as your GHD machine. A lot of people might not have used this before, so it's one that I want you to record, put it into your 30-second video, and make sure you upload it to the Tuesday technique within the Facebook Hub. All right. Couple more machine-orientated aspects, and you'll see how they're all broken down. So we may actually need to go into them one by one. So I think I'll give you an interface, and then we can go back and look and see what's going to be a little bit different. And then we have a big superset to finish. Second day is your upper body push, or full body push, should I say. And we can have a look at that again in a minute. Going back to that Wednesday, it's going to be your Wednesday live. All right. So this is giving you that motivation, that drive, and then also giving me an opportunity to see how your movement is right now and where your intensity is also. Okay. You have a 15-minute workout to crack in and to absolutely smash from through here. And we'll go in and we look at the bones of that now in a second. All right, so we are on we're on our 4th day. Our 4th day is the upper body pull, and it's about building density. It's about putting depth into the muscle bellies and just getting as strong as possible and just keeping hypertrophy at an all-time high while we are shredding down and exposing all of that new dense tissue. And then the last one is going to be an upper body. And we'll jump back in a second and we can check all of those out. All right, so let me switch around. All right, so the very first one looks a little bit unconventional. So rather than having your primary movements in here, like you might have done, such as your squat, your deadlifts, your bench, and instead what you have is you have an explosive movement. This explosive speed is going to generate power when you come onto your third movement, meaning the box squat. Look at the rep range. It's a lot different. Your GHD has a little bit of a spanner in the works for your repetition. Keep an eye on your tempo, because you're at that phase now where tempo and rest periods, all of these aspects in which you hadn't isolated and utilized before, are now going to be so important. So you're going to generate the speed from those explosive squat jumps. Add some weight if you can. All right, so weight stays as a goblet, and really just start increasing that and popping that in with every progression that you make. When you get on here, you're ready to rock big time. It does not need to be in a Smith machine. I prefer it out of a Smith machine, in fact, so whatever's going to be available to you. All right, nice and simple. Tempo is going to be really important. So for instance, you have a 1-1-3-0 that is explode out. Hold for 1 second at the top, and then a 3-second lower the whole way back. No jump at the bottom, just a smooth, consistent burst straight out of the hold. Boom, up for one again. You have a white stance leg press to kick things off. Go heavy, heavy as buck here, but don't compromise in that lower back. A nice superset. We bring in a little bit of the calves. And so we have a reverse front loaded lat pull down machine, really important one. If you don't have this to resource, make sure you let me know and we can swap it out, but definitely make a switch and a change for it straight away. You can even use your basic lat pull down machine just by changing the grip and changing a little bit of the motion, and again record this one, pop it up onto the Tuesday technique teamed post, and I'll check that out for you, no problem at all. All right. So straightforward. Now, where you see bench press for here, for instance, and it says 2 to 3 warm-up sets, get them out of the way first. Make sure you do them before you go into your working sets. Really important, and feel free to do that anywhere along this program. When you get into your working sets, you're hitting them like you've nothing left, like it's all you have to give. All right, again, a little bit of power, a bit of speed to keep that blood flow going and to give you that athleticism moving on to our next program. Yeah, okay. All right, so when you get to F here and you have one all-out massive drop set, listen, I want you to literally be pacing up and down the gym in panic, in worry, in despair before you hit in here, because you know how much pain this caused last time and you're not willing to give into it this time. All right, so I want this in your mind before you even step into the gym. Every single week on the same day, this is the one thing on your mind, and you're going to absolutely smash it. Not smash it to a point of your cardio is going crazy, you're sweating mad afterwards, like you held every single rep out for pure consistency and focus, and you left with pride. All right. All right, so that was our second day. We pop onto our live. So check this one out. This is an AMRAP. Have everything up and running, ready to go. So you know how to flow from one move to the next move. Have everything close by. So what you're going to need for the first one is dumbbells. You're going to need a med ball close by and somewhere to slam that. You're going to need a bench and maybe a set of lighter dumbbells then too. So you're going to need all of these things ready to go. You're going to have your TRX close by, and if you don't have a TRX close by, I would use sliders on the grounds. Sliders, anything that will slide, pop your feet on something that will do fine. Then you have your push-ups, your feet in your TRX. And again, this is just a transition straight over from one move to the next move. So it's ideal if you do not have your TRX, put your feet somewhere where they're a little bit unstable and elevate. And then last is those lighter dumbbells into your 180. Do not mess around with this. Keep it tight. Keep your whole posture streamlined, just like a swimmer would. All right, I'm getting excited about it already. I want to crack into it myself. All right, then we're on to our next day. It's density. All right, so I want you to go heavy as hell. We're looking for a float loaded machine if available. If not, compromise, and make sure you put it into the notes or let me know when you're checking. A good place to do would actually be your lifestyle and accountability trackers. All right, you have your bent over row, which is a snatch grip, really wide, not a comfortable grip, not a clean grip, snatch grip, really, really wide. You have a superset here, nothing crazy. Your lat pull down has a rotation. Pretty cool move. Do it very, very slowly, so you can allow the body to take on that new movement pattern. Machine reverse fly, absolutely insane. Make sure the scaps are driven down so you get the most benefit out of it. Again, nothing mad here, nothing crazy. We're into a bit of core. And then onto our last day. So upper body and arms, big shred up on arms. All right. So you've got to this point in which you can actually focus and you have that extra day, meaning the fourth or fifth day, whatever way you want to look at it. Push press, go. What this video tutorial is pretty bad. I'm going to update this one for you guys, but it's got to be hardcore. That's why I'm saying it's different, all right? It's got to be heavy. Two to three warm-up sets before you crack in, and then we're going for maximum weight with pure drive from the legs, finishing through with the arms, all right? Go to town on this one. And again, this is your talk coming into this program on this particular day. If you have a seated bicep machine, bicep curl machine, fantastic. If not, get a preacher bench and make sure you put in those notes. Any free weight will be a really good one to put into your Tuesday technique section on the team post in the hub. Ab crunch will actually be a good one too, as simple as the movement might look. Focus on breathing here no matter what you do. All right, so we have a superset with extreme stretching. I love this, and it allows you to recruit, expose, and pretty much break down more fibers. Insane. It's going to give you a really good squeeze. Take your time, pull things back, and focus on that extreme stretch as opposed to packing on the weights. All right, so that is the full bones. I want you to get after it, input as much information in as you can, have fun, leave that gym like an absolute beast. I will catch you on the next one.